Hi everyone, it's Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and today I'm going to be making a soap called Coachella Valley. And if you don't know where that is, that's sort of east of Los Angeles and San Diego, not too far from Palm Springs, and it's home to lots of citrus orchards and concerts, and it's a really surprising area. Today my soap is going to be primarily colored with primary colors, which is not exactly like an exotic color scheme. It's very simple and it's very bright. So I'm going to show how I decided to change the colors around a little bit from the primary color scheme to make it a little bit more workable for me. So let's get started right away. Okay, so this is, no pun intended, primarily a color tutorial on primary colors. And so I'll just show you what happens if you just get the regular primaries down there. There's the red. Here's the yellow. And you know what the next one is, right? Blue. These are the colors that all other colors can be made from when you're painting. But, you know, that's fine to have a color scheme like that if your intention is to have something that is very what can I say, circus or bright. It's what do I want to say, it's not a very sophisticated color, it's a fun color scheme. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, because my idea today is not to have a circus like soap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the red as is, a nice bright primary red. And this next one I can't really show you exactly, because I'm going to use gold mica in place of the yellow. Metallic colors are not necessarily on the color wheel, but they do approximate these colors. Like gold is very close to yellow, maybe a little touch of orange in there, so that's what I just did. And then the blue, I'm going to also tamper with that a little bit. I'm going to go again for my very light blue. So that's one thing you can do to take away the sort of starkness of the primary colors. In this case, I'm also going to show you what I'm going to do. The amount of the color that you use also has a bearing on how it's going to look when it's all together. So I'm going to use a little bit of the gold mica. I'm going to use a little bit of red, but more than the gold. I'm going to use probably more of my light blue. So I'm showing you this by sheer size of these circles, the approximation of the amounts I'm going to use in the soap. And then to add a little touch of something extra, I'm going to have a little bit of black. I guess if you could say the commonality in the last couple soaps I made is that I've included black as a sort of defining element in there. And then I'm also going to have white. So this right here is going to be the color scheme for the soap, and we'll see how that turns out. So this is my frozen hydrosol sandalwood. It's like infused sandalwood in water. So it's pretty much the temperature that I want it at, but just for people tuning in the first time, my other videos show this, and it's just blending up the, in this case, buttermilk powder, kaolin clay, and all the oils. So I'm going to speed through that. Let's add the fragrance. Primarily it is grapefruit and some sandalwood, but there's some other things in there too. That is perfectly emulsified, so let's go to the colors. And let's see, there's a method to my madness here. Let's start off with the gold. This is blue with some titanium dioxide. This is my red. The majority of this is going to be white. And go to my gold. And the red. I'm going to start by pouring my white. Let's get about a third of that white in there. And tap that down. We'll get in there first. Oh, you know, I just realized I didn't mix my black. Okay, since we get that black ready, let's get some of that in there. Let's follow that by some gold. You know, gold and black, so it looks so nice together. Get some red in there. Some blue. I want to swirl this way. I did that before and I liked what happened. Do some tighter swirls on the side that I did the color and go way over there. My ladle, get some more white dropped on top. Okay, so I want to add some definition between that top with some black. Follow that by gold again. Save some of that. Some blue. A little bit of black. But not go completely deep. A little bit more toward me. A lot of people like my knife for cutting, so it has its own little fan club. Let's see, I want to use all the gold on top, on the, not the very top, because I want my gold mica to sort of steal the show for the very top, so it's okay if this is hidden. So I'm trying to pair the black and the gold together. The blue. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to swirl the top partially. Then I'm going to add my gold mica with a little bit of oil. Drizzle that on top. And then swirl that in. But this has been making the making of Coachella Valley, and I'm going to be cutting this right before your very eyes. So hang around. Alright, let's cut into this now. Interesting. Just remind myself that this is the red that turns red a little bit later on. So first time that happened to me, I kind of panicked because I really needed that red to show up in the design, and it does show up pretty quickly. If I'm lucky, there's a nice butterfly swirl in there somewhere. Though not quite a butterfly, but it's a symmetrical design. If you ever use this red, you'll know not to panic. If you can see the side that was exposed to the air is red and the top, that helps you know that it's going to change after it hits air for a while. I'll show you what this reminds me of in a second. We got a print from an Alaskan native when we went up to Alaska. Their prints are beautiful. You can find them throughout British Columbia also. And these designs remind me of that. Oh, and the red's coming in now. So let's take a look. Oh, and that's one of the matching pieces too. Not a butterfly, but definitely reminds me of some of those totems and artwork that you can find up in that region that I told you about. So this is Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and I hope you like the cutting of Coachella Valley. And though I might want to rename it next time, because these really do remind me of the Pacific Northwest. So thanks for watching, and see you later. Bye.